I think it's changed the lens that I apply to the work that I already do. So I'm I'm now every time I approach a task or every time I sit at my computer, I think, right, what am I going to achieve and how can the AI tools that I've already got help me get there? And if I haven't got the tool that I need, how quickly can I build it? Um, so I mean, one example of that in our team, and this could have gone down like a lead balloon, but it went down really well, is we the business owns lots of brands and we produce content across all of those brands, and that's a lot of work, right? And SEO is an art in itself, and it's also struggling in the face of generative search, for example. So it's becoming more and more important to make sure you can still squeeze some juice out of that. So we've got lots of brands, and we have someone in the team that writes the content, but he can't write content at the speed that we need for all the brands that we've got. So I helped him, and I spoke to him first to make sure he was comfortable with the solution I was going to pitch, because potentially, in a sense, it could have replaced him, but
Mm,
only sort of one fifth. It could only have, well, it might have replaced half of his role, and obviously there's critical thinking involved in what he does and why we write certain things at certain times of year. There's seasonality aspects to the business, um, so I designed it so that it could augment what he does, not replace what he does, and it's a case of putting an input into, in this case, a spreadsheet and pressing a run button that runs the workflow that uses really specific agents with brand voice capability and really strong content writing skills to write content for the business that is then returned to the content writing guy to read over, humanize as much as he wants, make sure there's nothing obviously AI about it. And when you build these tools well and carefully, it
mm.
is indistinguishable. It's completely indistinguishable. Um, so that's one tool that I've built in work time for a specific work solution that I now realize has utility to almost any business that does any kind of content marketing, right?